senior sports correspondent, the Punch newspaper, Tana Aiyejina, joins us now in the studio. Tana, good to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you very much, Austin.
I see it's serious business for you. Is this Zambia?
No, yeah, this is the mood I want to be ahead of the game against the Chipolo because whatever they are saying, whatever mind games they are playing, I tell you, Austin, the World Cup ticket is ours to lose. And so there's no way the Zambians are going to come here and beat us. We beat them in their backyard, and we beat them in important games in the past. 1994 AFCON, we also, what happened, we came down from a good down, you know, and I mean, we claimed our second title at their expense. And over the years, we've seen how the Eagles have progressed. Before the games against Cameroon, you know, a lot of Nigerians were really down after the South Africa defeat, you know. But, you know, the team picked itself, and we've been able to see several things, you know. I think if there's journalism in China, I want to go. Because Mikel went to China, he's changed. Joy Gallo is a better striker than we saw in the English Premier League. So I was afraid for the China team because they are the ones who are really doing well, leading the team, and others are coming in. You know, all the players are doing very well. You know, even from the new goalkeeper Ikechukwu Ezenwa and all. We have a squad bubbling with talent. These boys know that it takes just a win on Saturday in New York, and they're going to go there. Governor Udom has done very well for the team. The NFF are behind the team. Every Nigerian is behind them. Now they know if they get the ticket, you know, I mean, it's going to bring smiles despite the economic period.
And they know the way they can keep this friendship going is to win.
I want to sleep well on Saturday, and I think I've been one of those who've been praying. You know, prayers can move mountains. Behind the boys, of course, but they must do what they have to do on the pitch first.
That's right.
And that is going there with all dedication. And you know, if you look at the Zambia's squad, player to player, apart from their goalkeeper Kennedy Mwene, who is highly experienced, I don't think any other player can compare with the Nigerian team.
And that's why you should worry, Tana, because they have a youthful team that is hungry to achieve success, and that's why Coach Wetson thinks he will use the word rebuilding, and then we'll listen to him. But if you look at that Zambian team, you don't in any way underrate them.
No, nobody's doing that. We watched some of those players at the Under-20 African Championship and at the Under-20 World Cup. We saw that, you know, these are fantastic players for the future. But I think, you know, they've been brought in too early. I mean, this is a crucial game. And at this big stage, at this big stage, you need a big heart, you know, and I don't think they've got bigger heart than the Nigerian team. We have players who've played at this level before. We have World Cup stars in this squad who know what it means to play at this team. You can't bring an Under-20 team. The Zambian team, if they played at the Under-20 World Cup, the young stars were coming. We had the likes of Mikel, who had reached the final of the Under-20 World Cup and played against super players like Lionel Messi, you know. So at whatever level you compare them with the Nigerian team, I think we've still got an edge. You know, they have a team, you know, definitely we're not going to underrate them, but we have, you know, the bigger players, players who know what it takes. You know, a time comes when you need, I mean, somebody to rescue the team. We have such players. We've got Mikel there. We've got an Joy Gallo. We've got a Victor Moses. You know, these are what, I mean, class players. And if we don't grab this ticket on Saturday, God forbid, I know that's not going to happen.
You know what? I like this. I like this zeal. I like the way you're sounding. But I was in New York with you against South Africa. but it's good. No, it tells you that the Super Eagles didn't like the way they went down. And check it from since after that, it's a new spirit we see in the team. Yeah,
if you look at that squad that plays South Africa and this, you probably want to compare side by side. That should be a Nigerian team, C or D. Because the kind of quality of players, I mean, we used against the South Africans, not they are the kind of players we're actually talking about. We are talking, you talked about youthful Zambia, but we brought in the likes of Victor Osimhen. In that game, we brought in Kayode Olariwaju. These are, I mean, players who showed potential. But at that level, you know, they just couldn't click because, you know, they were just coming into the fray for the first time.
Musa, Trustekong, Daniel Akpen, we had Ogenyo Nazi.
And of course, you know, you always have a bad day sometimes in football as well, you know. So all these coupled together, you know, could probably have affected. We had you talked of an Ahmed Musa who should have moved the team, but we all knew what was happening. He was, observing the Ramadan fast and all of that, So you probably wouldn't have expected.
Good reason from a Nigerian fan. Let's talk about this current team now. I've been asking everyone this question. Was says keep the team. And of course, Tana, if it's not broken, don't fix it. The team that played Cameroon, they showed good zeal. But Alex Iwobi is back in the mix, and a lot of Nigerians love his intelligence. When Alex is on the ball, he's unpredictable. Will you put Alex Iwobi into this team?
I thought about that too, before I came to this program. Genotro, the German coach, played a 4-5-1 formation with Odion Igalo as the lone striker. In both games, in the double header against the Lions of Cameroon. Yeah. And it paid off well.
Very well.
Yeah, so you don't change a winning team. So as a coach, I wouldn't want to change a winning team. But again, you can make a winning team even better.
That's right.
So that is why a player like Iwobi can come in. Maybe a 4-man, a 4-4-2 formation, 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and then 2 strikers. Iwobi is innovative, he's creative, he's got skill, and the Arsenal type of ball passing and all that. He's fantastic holding the ball. His on and off movements have been very fantastic for both club and country. I think playing behind Odio will actually give the Zambians, more headaches. And if you realize he scored a goal in Ndola in the first fixture, last year. And
that's right.
I think the Zambians will probably be looking out for him. You never can hold down such players.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yami just mentioned that the Super Eagles coach Genoro is having a tough time picking his team. 23 players in camp, and all of them quality. In any way you want to define the word quality, the coach will be looking at those guys and see the best that he can bring out. Not just the best that will file out, even a more better team that will sit on the bench. That just in case something is going wrong, so get ready, come and change it. Let's go to our social media platforms now. This is where I want you to start talking to us on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook channels, I think Sports. And Mr. Mike, we got your message. He says, I think the Super Eagles should attack in numbers and defend in numbers too. Victor Moses should have a free role as well. You said to end 3-0. Victor Moses has been in superb form for this team in the qualifiers, and it can actually make a difference.
Yeah, I think he's the main man in that squad, Moses has actually shown, though we've had incidences where some people felt he wasn't ready to commit it. But on the pitch, you see the commitment. He drives the team.
That's right.
He comes in, he makes the assist, he scores the goals, and he's always willing. He even defends. I think for me, he's very key to that team. And with Moses, he should, reasonably be the biggest player in that team at the moment. And so he can break barriers, he can break challenges, he can break the opponents. I know the Zambians will want to come out, for him, like the guy on Twitter said, I think we need to give him a free role.
Yeah.
He can play on the left, he can play on the right.
At some point he was switching with Moses Simon. You noticed, you will see him on the left, now later you will see him on the right, as just in case you're the defender, you're like, this is not the guy I've been chasing.
Yeah, of course. And then you see another, and then Austin tell me, how can you have 2 Moses and you would, get into the promised land? I don't think that's possible. We've got a Moses Simon, we've got a Victor Moses. These guys are definitely taking us. In Uyo against the Camerooners, Victor Moses scored, Moses Simon had an assist, and then in Yaoundé, Simon, the other Moses, gave us the lead against the Lions. I think we've got a talented squad.